Number three, and this is where it gets interesting. Now, one of the major problems that people have is dealing or transacting with the Omoniles, okay, because of the so many ugly experiences that maybe friends and families have encountered with these people. So people don't want to buy land when they hear Omonile, they change their mind or they run away. But do you know that establishing the status of your land before buying it is a stepping stone towards expunging or eliminating transacting with these kinds of fraudulent people? Well, here is how it works. When you establish the genuinity of the land and then you are sure of its genuinity before going into buying it, and of course you perfect your title after buying it, then it means you would have succeeded in removing these people from the chain of transaction. Because when, for example, you are buying an excised land, you are able to establish that a land is excised, and then you purchase it from the family owners, then you perfect your title. It means after perfection you can actually sign, or you can actually alienate, that is in professional terms, you can alienate your property to a new buyer. But if you have not perfected your title, then such a new buyer from you has to go back to the original family owners, because they are the ones that the government recognize. Okay, so establishing your title, as I said earlier, means making the government recognize you as the lawful owner of your land. And when you are established to be a lawful owner of your land, it means you can sign and you can sell your land to another person without involving the original family owners. And then number four, and very important, doing a proper land status verification before investing in such land will mean that you have succeeded in avoiding losing your hard-earned investment funds. How does it work? We hear almost every day, almost every week, about properties that has been demolished by the government, majorly due to people acquiring already allocated land or acquisition land. So you can imagine a scenario where you had bought a land, you had built on it, you had spent millions of naira to build your dream home on it, and overnight the government just comes and demolishes your property. What happens if such a land is not does not have a good title? Or again, we can look at it this way. Let's argue, for argument's sake, let's say the land is actually of good title, and then the government comes to claim ownership of it and demolishes it, and then maybe you go into litigation, and after a couple of years the government the law court then judges that you are the rightful owner and that you should get compensation. How do you account for the lost time? How do you account for the lost funds? So you need, as I said, to do a proper land status verification to avoid all the evils that I had mentioned, so that you are going to have a peaceful investment experience. So my friend, as much as you love that property so much and you don't want to miss out on it, ensure that you do a property search. Ensure you do a land verification, land status verification. But before putting your hard-earned money in it, always remember, not all that glitters are gold. Thank you. My name is Nuruddin Omotosho. You can be a part of our Facebook family by clicking the link below to join. Also, don't forget to like our Facebook group, Flora Homes Global Consult. You can also follow us on Twitter at Flora Homes GC. I remain humble. Thanks, and see you next time.